Hello everybody, I'm not Johnny Cash. Ain't that right, June? Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much to Ma and me, just an old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him because he running his, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke. Got a lot of laughs from a lot of folk, and it seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal giggling, I'd get red, and some guy laughing, I'd bust his head, and I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fist got hard, my wrist got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. When I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the halls and halls and bars. I'd kill that man to give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. Had a whole saloon on a street of mud. There at a table, dealing suds, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that steak was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? You're gonna die." That's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across the teeth. We crashed to the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I'd fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss. He went for a gun and I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile, and he said, "Son, this world is rough. If a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough, and I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong." Said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in the eye, because I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." What did I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him a pa and he called me his son, and I come away with a different point of view. I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him Dougie.